Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back. It's Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. Today, we're going to practice reading some words using our strategies, and we're going to use nonsense words again. Remember that we use nonsense words so that it really forces us to use our strategies. Because if I put a word up here that you already know, I wouldn't know if you're using your strategies or not. Our strategies are touch and say it slowly, say it fast like a word. So if you've got a book and you're reading it, you come to a word you don't know, you can use all the sounds that we've learned so far to help you sound out those words. Okay, but before we begin, let's go over our keywords and sounds. Dog, d, cat, k, kite, k, mouse, m, leaf, l, zebra, z, turtle, t, fish, f, nest, n, jump, j, gate, g, sun, s, octopus, ah, pig, p, rabbit, r, bat, b, bat, ball, apple, a, itchy, I, horse, h, volcano, v. Good job. And remember D, dog, and we have the doorknob and then the door because you can't open a door without a doorknob. Doorknob comes first. Okay, so today, again, we're going to practice sounding out words using some nonsense words. If you don't have your letters, right now would be the time to pause this video and go get them and make sure they're lined up in this order. Okay, welcome back. Now then, I'm going to pull them down and say the name, push them up and say the sound. I want you to watch me do it first. A, F, M, S, P, T, B, I, L, N, R, C, G, H, O, V, Z, D, J, cake. Okay, now then, you're going to do it with me. So you put your finger on every letter, pull it down and say the name, push it up and say the sound. You ready? Let's do it together. A, F, M, S, P, T, B, I, L, N, R, C, G, H, O, V, Z, D, J, cake. Okay, great job, boys and girls. Now then, pause this video and I want you to pull them down and push them up 2 times, saying the names of the letters and the sounds that they make, just for practice. Okay, we're ready to build some words. So the first word that I want you to build is this word, D, and make sure the doorknob is first. You can't open a door without the doorknob. D, O, M. D, O, M. Build that word. Now then, remember, when we come to a word that we don't know, we can touch and say it slowly, say it fast like a word. So watch me do this one. D, dom, dom. I want you to do this with me. Get your finger ready. We're ready to point and touch and say. So here we go. D, dom, dom. Good job. Remember, when you're touching and saying the sounds, that you touch right underneath the letter. Don't touch on top of it because you might not be able to see it very well. So when you're reading, you want to touch underneath the letter or underneath the word. Okay. So now then, I want you to put those letters back. And we're going to build another word. The next word I want you to build is this word. M-O-J. Okay, So I want you to do this one with me. What are we going to do? That's right. We're going to touch and say. So here we go. Ready? Pointing to your letters. Let's touch and say. Ah, j. Good. And now what do we do? Yeah, say it slow. Modge, modge. And what's our word? Modge. Our word is modge. Okay, now then I'm going to give you one. I want you to try it by yourself. So push these letters back up. And we're going to build this word. Z-O-D. And make sure you have a D. How can you tell if it's a D? That doorknob's first. Z-O-D. I want you to figure out that word using your strategies. And I'm not going to tell you what those strategies are because I think you know. So what's the word? Let me see. Z-O-D. Zod, Zod. That word is Zod. Yep. Good job. Okay, here we go. Push these up. And let's build one more and see if you can read it. Z-A-V. Build that word. Z-A-V. Now use your strategies to figure out what it says. All right, let's see what you did. Z-A-V. Zav, Zav. That word is Zav. Good job. Okay, I'm going to put my letters back up there and I want you to do the same thing. And I want you to watch me. I'm going to write a sentence on the board and we're going to practice reading it. Remember, a sentence is a group of words that make sense and tells something. So here is our word. Okay, sentences start with capital letters and they end with a period. They tell us something and they have to make sense. Every word in this sentence has a space between it, and we can use our strategies to sound out the words and figure out what the sentence says. Watch me do this one. Jan, Jan, as, has, a, big, big, bag, bag. Now I'm going to go back and read it so it can sound fluent. Jan has a big bag. Read that with me. Jan has a big bag. What does Jan have? A bag. What kind of bag? A big bag. Who has a big bag? Jan has a big bag. Good job. All right, let's do one more. Okay, I have a sentence. Sentences start with a capital letter. They end with a period to tell us to stop. They have to make sense and they're going to tell us something. So let's see what this sentence tells us. The, that's one of our heart words. The big, big dog as has a rib. Let's read it again fluently. We have to go back and put it all together. The big dog has a rib. What does the big dog have? A rib. What kind of dog is it? It's a big dog. Who has a rib? The big dog. That's right. Good job. Okay, here's what I needed you to learn today. When you're reading, you need to use your strategies if you come to a word that you don't already know. You can touch and say it slowly, say it fast like a word. And you can read words by themselves, or you can read sentences. Remember, a sentence is a group of words that work together to tell us something. They start with a capital letter, they have a period at the end, and they have to make sense. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.